Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have a little special thing. I didn't expect the patch to come out so quickly, but we are looking for a few things. I'm excited to see what they've changed in terms of like the battle system, but also, crossplay, please. Although I don't think they're gonna do that, but we'll see. Alright, okay, the latest update details. It drops tomorrow. I mean, yeah, that's quick. I mean, that's good. I don't mind that. I'd rather have it done quick and like as soon as possible. All stages are now available in. Okay, that's not bad. So they're talking about the split screen mode, which is for me, I'm never really playing offline, so I haven't needed to experience this like player 1 versus player 2. And even if I did, I would go over, like, when I'd go over to a friend's place, it wouldn't be at my like small laptop. But a good adjustment, but nothing that really matters to me. Battle setup. A function allowing you to change your character's display method has been added. Is this that leak that we saw where like the forms or like the character's transformations are locked onto the character instead of being like single? Because if that's a really good change, a really good quality of life change. Because having to find, like, when you're like, for example, if I'm playing with my friend and I'm trying to look for specific characters, I'm blind. Like, I might not see the certain character that I want, which is so annoying. So, I mean, I like that. That's good. This, bro, especially when you're losing, I don't want to see this all the time. I just want to get into the match, like, get it done quick. So, I like that. Can I say? I don't know how much this is gonna matter. Doesn't really make a difference to me. And I don't feel like the team kind of matters too much either, especially if it's player match. You'll find your friend not that deep. I mean, I guess you have player match like with other people, but that's also like no one's really doing that. People are mainly going to be playing ranked, so thank you. I do not know why this is not done from the start. I'll be looking for a specific word when I'm trying to make like a custom battle. Literally, I can't find it. But if anything, it shouldn't be like pre-made text. It should be allowing you to type your own like message. Obviously, they're trying to prevent certain words from being shown, but they can, like censor it or like do their best to like filter out those types of like those words while giving more freedom to the people. I don't know. I mean, I quite like seeing the I don't know if this is gonna be doing too much. Haven't really had any issues. Okay, you know what? If they're talking about like camera issues in terms of like if you're next to like a wall and then you're like doing a vanish battle, for example, which by the way I hope gets a few adjustments. But anyways, if there's like changes to that, then that's pretty good. However, if it changes like the neutral stance, I don't know if I want to use that option, to be honest. But that's my opinion. Alright, we're getting to the big battle system adjustments. Wow. Okay, something new. I don't play PS5, Xbox, so I don't actually know what this means. But new quick movement action, high speed dragon dash, where you can move quickly towards your opponent, has been added. Is that not what we already had? High speed dragon dash. Is it kind of? I'm thinking it's gonna be like basically the normal dragon dash, except not behind them. Like you'll go in front of them. I feel like that's what it's gonna be, and that does kind of help, because I feel like most of the time when people like do dragon dash behind you, like they either sidestep straight away. If you dragon dash in front and they sidestep, like you're still like they're still in your range for your melee attacks to land. So in that sense, smash attack, no longer being stunned. Yep, should have been a thing already. To be honest, I don't see much play with it. The only time I've seen play is when like there's this guy who has looped me in like the sweep. But this is good, not being stunned, because like you're not lighting up for no reason. It's supposed to be like kind of super armor. So charge time reduction based on hit count during a rush attack. Okay, so it'll just be quicker. I mean, it's good for like going into like a super, or like if you want to go into a vanish battle. But I don't know if anyone really wants to go into a vanishing battle. So rush key blast. Thank you, bro. The cheese people who just spam it all the time. Thank God. Oh my God, this is so annoying. I will say some people just press it anyways, and it's just like they press it like randomly. But for people who try and cheese build it with like Broly, this is so helpful. You can now move while deflecting. Oh my God. This is also so good. It prevents getting hit by the ultimate as well. Like technically you could do it before, but the movement was kind of jank. But the fact that you can just, I'm sure like you can walk and deflect, it should be easier movement wise. You can avoid getting hit, or them trying to like go up to you and then spam it and then ult. And these two together basically mitigate anyone from doing that. Like you still can, but it definitely won't be as toxic. Steps. You will no longer be able to hit by. You will now no longer be able to be hit by certain attacks immediately after performing a step. I'm wondering what this is talking about. When they say steps, are they talking about like Sonic Sway specifically, the step in? Or are they talking about like when you're doing like a rush attack and you're stepping in to continue the combo? Like maybe the window has been decreased? Can now also be evaded. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I've got to play to see how it goes. Like what they mean exactly by that. You will no longer be able to be hit by that. I mean, because most people, obviously, if you step in Sonic's way, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like people aren't really attacking most of the time. And when you do, like, step into dodge and attack, people kind of, like, you already get priority. So, I don't know. I don't exactly know what this means. If someone tells me, that would be great, because I'm kind of confused. The amount of ki consumed when activating it has been increased. Am I wrong in thinking this is the one where you get behind someone? Because I don't think this is necessarily a bad... I think... Hold on, let me recollect my words. I don't think this is necessarily a good thing. Because it gives more, like... It stops people from just backing away all the time and just charging and getting their ult. I don't know. I think this is the one where you go behind. Or are they talking about like the side dash? Surely not that. Okay, we'll see how much they've increased it by. They might have increased it by half a bar, I want to say. 2, like, yeah. Okay. Burst Smash. Ki will no longer be consumed when activating it and will instead consume an amount based on the distance traveled. Traveled. Okay. I mean, I use it sometimes, but it's not... I don't think this will make too much of a difference, to be honest. Yeah. Sure. Damage has been increased when using a boost. I mean, given that they have... Like, there is literally no point of doing this because you're just wasting ki for no reason. And there's literally no difference. Yeah, it better be like a decently substantial, like, increase. Literally, like, there's no point. You're wasting your ki, which, you know, vanishing walls and everything like that. You have less ki to do that. You could have less ki to, like, do another special move. Maybe, like dash behind them. Stuff like that. Like, there's no point. So, if this increases damage by, like, at least 1.5 times, then that's good. Thank you. Oh my god, this has got to be the worst mechanic in the game. Because what is wrong with the lock-on? How come I'm right, like I'm looking right at you, but I'm not locked on? Makes no sense. This is good because, like, when a character dies, for example, you literally can't find them. If they see you and they dash behind you, then you're just like stuck in like combo because you can't do anything. You don't know where you're looking. And because the lock-on takes forever, like, what are you supposed to do? But this is good. Helps with, like, when people are switching in general. So that you can kind of, like, if you're like close to an ult or something, and then they switch out and you're like ulting, it's weird. Like, you'll just miss because you might have been previously locked on, and then bam, for some reason now it's like, I can't sense you. You are now quickly regained. Yeah, beautiful. If they enter your line of sight, thank God. So obviously this is not like, if you're not looking at them, it will still be the same speed. But bro, if you're right in front of me, there is no way you with godly senses cannot sense them or cannot see them. This is good. Z counter. Okay. So input window has been shortened. I feel like that leads to people probably spamming them a bit more to try and get it off. Because I'm gonna be honest, obviously the point is, like, you have to understand their inputs. But when people are just pressing it, no human is reacting. Especially with, like, input delay and, like, lag. No one is reacting to, like, constant like spamming or like presses of a single button or like letter or like key. Like I feel like most people to perform the counter effectively just press it really quickly. Or like, you know what I mean? Because you're not reacting to it. There's no way you're doing it perfectly timed. The only time you'd be able to like attempt to perfectly time it is during vanishing wars, which probably I should practice a bit more with that. But yeah, literally, I don't know. Input window, it did stop combos quite a bit. So like if you ever had priority and you was like hitting them from behind, literally they would, if they decounted you straight away, you literally, that was all your damage gone. And then it would turn into another vanishing wall. So in a sense, this is good, but I'm middle between it. It is really powerful. It's a strong, really strong mechanic. Key consumed. Did this ever use key? Or am I bugging? Did this ever use key? I don't think this ever used key. Am I thinking about the wrong thing? This is not perception, is it? Yeah. And then skill count increased speed has been reduced. I mean, in a sense, that just helps in general because some people be getting it too quick. Then, like, after they knock you away, all they have to do is literally, like, if they're a character that can charge that ult with, like, their skill points, they're going to do that, go behind you, spam or whatever, and then ult is like, yeah. This is fair. Skill count is way too quick. Revenge counter. Skill count consumed. Reduced from 2 to 1. That is actually kind of helpful. Because, okay, I will say they need to just like straight up make revenge counter stronger. Because why do they have priority when you use it? That makes no sense. You use revenge counter so you can counter back. So why are they like allowed to attack before you can? Like the amount of times I've been ulted or supered when I've revenge countered. Like, I don't know. It should be like resetting like the situation. Not like giving the window for them to like ult. Like I understand that you need the window for them to like then do the perception to like counter the revenge counter, but why should an ult be allowed to be used as well in that time? I don't know. Rush attacks during sparking mode. Yeah, that's good. It'll incentivize people to combo during that time, but you also can't really because like there's no knockback. You just like press. So this is fair. Also, like when people like tend to like go back, they just spam it as much as possible. And then obviously with the fact that they're making C counters harder, this had to like kind of pair. This had to pair along. Because otherwise people are probably going to be trapped in it for quite a long time. The final attack of us no longer be interrupted by Garden. I don't think it was ever interrupted by Garden. Because, okay, if I was doing a full combo, it'd be rush attack twice into an air combo. But I've never had that issue. Unless they're talking about like if you're in the air and you're doing the rush attack, which is so good. But I'm not too sure what they exactly mean. This, yeah. Especially because, bro, I'm still bugged. Like, I can't transform or I can't switch. I'm hoping this is like, like fixed. That's good. Stops like giant characters from just spamming it the entire time. So like Dr. Wheeler, for example, can't just use the rush attack. Yes! Oh my god. This is so good. Okay, that means after Image Strike is going to be changed. Okay. Skills that increase stats in general has been decreased. Yeah, I don't know why it cost 3 to increase stats, and those stats barely did anything. 2 good changes here. After Image Strike. Okay, let's hope. Yeah, I'm gonna just read it. Effect duration has been reduced to 10 seconds. Beautiful. It's not that big of enough. To be honest, I'd rather it be 5 seconds, but we'll see what else they have to say. And will be removed if your opponent uses perception while you are under the effect. Okay. So I'm assuming it's if you land a perception. That's interesting. I've never thought of them to do that, actually. They didn't increase the skill count cost, but they did reduce how quickly you can get skill count. And 15 to 10 seconds is still a big difference, by the way. This is still a big difference. But this changes a lot. Because you could, if you perception them like straight away, like that's it. They can't do anything else. That's good. This is good. Okay, you know what? I like that. I never thought of it to be done like this, but I was thinking like increase like the skill count, reduce like duration to 5 seconds, but I felt like they didn't want to nerf that mechanic too much. For what reason, I don't know why, but this is a change. Is it just me, or I don't know what the hell it does? Like how like false courage does in the first place. All I need is 5 seconds. Is this the Vegeta or Gogeta one? I don't remember. Alright, let's move on. Yes, for my main. Stardust Barrier is genuinely like fucking garbage. My bad for swearing, but it's bad. Like, why? Like, you can't use it when you're mid-combo, and the only time you're ever going to have a chance is like if they're blasting from a long range. Because if they do it nearby, you're not popping Stardust Barrier in time. It just doesn't happen. It's literally a waste of a skill for Gogeta. Super Saiyan Blue, obviously. I mean, that's something. Being able to use it when they're in front for like a skill count of 1. It's I'd argue a basically safer revenge counter. Is it 1? Yeah, it was 1. It's a safer revenge counter. So I'll take it. But then maybe, to be honest, it should have been while receiving melee attacks on the back too, because like I don't know, it's basically the same thing as revenge counter, except you can also deflect key, like supers or blast. Hey, that's something. That's something, actually. That kind of helps Stardust Barrier. What I was saying before about how it's just like too quick. But then I feel like that you're still subject to short range blasts that are too quick. But this allows you to land this more effectively. Okay. Key consumed and dash damage has been increased. I think just nerfing Super Vegeta, which I like. I like that. Goku Mini, listen, yesterday I think I was using him. This guy is garbage. Actual garbage. I might just be bad because it's been like a long time since I last played. But my god. Present Bomb. to counter, but why? Why though? Like, Mr. Satan's already like not good. Might as well leave him be. Like, I don't understand why you would do this. Unless this is a good thing, which I'm pretty sure it is not. Like, yes, this guy, these characters are no. Hate them, annoying. But I mean, it's just like, as long as you avoid them, it's fine. But like, sometimes you just can't. When they like hit stun you, then they can just go into a grab, and then bam, health and key. Like, you know, I wonder how much it's gonna decrease by, but it's a good change. You can now escape the throw. So, could you not escape it before? I mean, it's a good change because he does restore health on his throw. Fair enough. Cooler mains rise up. Increase the time it takes to charge a smash attack and reduces power. Yeah, giant characters did a lot of damage. When I was first playing this game, 7k per charge smash attack, and it was quick as well. It's dumb, and you can't block it. So, sure, I feel like Dr. Wheeler was already weak, but great Vegeta. Like, why? We have improved performance and ease of use. Interesting. Okay, I mean, I'm hoping the full patch notes will be in game. I'll take a look at it there. But seems like that's all to the patch. Is that, yep, internet connection is, okay, this thing. Bro, when I had so many disconnects like yesterday, I'm telling you it wasn't me. This, I don't know. But also I don't know if they fixed that issue, the bug of not being able to transform. Or like, what? I'll try again tomorrow to see if I can, but anyways, that is the patch. Yeah, I don't know. That should hopefully be fixed, but we'll see. That's it for the patch. Quite a few big system changes, I will say, and a new mechanic as well. Not, you know, crossplay. Didn't get to see crossplay. Didn't get to see any like new game modes. But in terms of the PvP experience, this is really good. So you know, I'm excited to try it out tomorrow. Probably will be a video coming up during that time as well. So be patient. But other than that, yeah, SparkingZero comeback, maybe. We'll see. Anyways, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow if I upload